So a brand new promo is here. It is FUT Centurions. The first time we're seeing this in FIFA history. To be fair, if you guys played FIFA last year, if you remember the FUT Captains promo, it's somewhat similar. Basically, we're seeing a lot of familiar faces and it's giving me that kind of vibe. But Mahrez has been dropped as an SBC on day number 1. Not cheap. 87, 86 and 84 to get him down, I'm pretty certain. But he's 5-star, 4-star. Premier League, of course. 5'10", high medium, left-footed. And can play as a cam. That could be game-changing. Because there's a fair amount of right midfielders in my club for sure. But cams, I'm lacking in that department. So it's nice to have that option. Obviously, building squads, it makes it a little bit easier. But the car looks decent. Do let me know what you think of FUT Centurions. If you aren't subscribed. Little button down below, completely free to do so. Click it, lads. Help me get closer to 9k. That will make my day. You can do it. All right, the card itself looks really solid, man. But the thing is, we've just had Politano come out yesterday, who was really cheap. Well, not really cheap, but reasonably cheap and cracked. Looking at Mahrez, there's not much of a difference. I'm seeing a really nice looking card. Obviously, we've got 5-star skills, which Politano doesn't have. But there's not really anything to really say, you know what, he's worth that extra premium in SBC fodder. The pace looks good, acceleration higher than sprint speed is a W, shooting stats pretty consistent, composure's there, finishing should be good. The passing stats do look really solid for the link-up play. Maybe playing him as an out-and-out cam might be the way to go. He's got really solid dribbling. Not quite the agility and balance of Politano, but the ball control and dribbling, I reckon he should feel a little bit better himself, especially on the ball, like the close control dribbling for sure. Stamina, good. Physicals, you may get bullied, but you expect that with a card like Mahrez. We don't have 14 traits, but we do have finesse shot, outside the foot shot, and flare passes. And the card design is sick. I think, looking at the card, it looks pretty damn decent. I don't want to get too ahead of myself and say it's a W quite yet. But Mahrez in previous years, I have enjoyed his cards. My team's a bit all over the place, by the way, full disclaimer. And I'm yet to actually look at the full team. What do you reckon, lads? Is it good? Is it bad? Let me know down below what you think of the actual team itself. I'm yet to look at the cards, so let me know which one you want me to see here in a cheeky review of. Hunter is the chem style I'm going for. Max out the pace and the shooting. Yeah, I like it. We're looking solid. I'm going to play him as a cam, I think, to start with. Maybe move up to a striker at some point. Give him a go in a few different positions. But let's get into gameplay. Solskjaer's being subbed instantly, by the way. This man is here for chemistry. FUT Champs qualies, let's do it. What team are we up against them, boys? Weagle 92 FC. AC Milan badge. Casillas in net. Is it going to be solid? Yeah, it's going to be solid. Red Salah as well. It's always Red Salah. I never play against the actual team of the week card. Whenever I do, it's always in a red format. Do this then, boys. Riyad in the middle. Alright, pace looked a little bit lively there. Nice little first touch as well. 4-star weak foot, 5-star skills is really nice. I tell you what, I don't know where I'm playing with that, but Mahrez makes the interception. Who remembers the Shapeshifter Mahrez card? It was a cam. Oh my. Boys, I always start waffling at the start of these reviews and I always score goals or almost score screamers. That would have been a fantastic start to this review. But who remembers that Shapeshifter card he had? It was so good. So good. Hopefully this man's going to have shades of that. That would have been a fantastic start. Is there a nice bit of space out there? Position is good. Green time finish and we scored already. 5 minutes in. Okay. Like, he looks snappy. He looks quick. The touch is solid. That finesse shot almost flew in a minute ago. It's a pretty decent start. Great interception there, last minute. Alright, speed boost with a man. He looks quick. The acceleration is noticeable. I mean, I tried to pick him, but Payet takes it. One more inside. Just smash it across, lad. What a finish that is. Oh, yes. The pace, the touch, and that finish across the keeper. What a goal, man. 2 minutes in. What? No, 2 minutes in. 11 minutes in. 2-0. Cheeky rage quit. Let's get on game number 2. Alright, we're heading into FUT Champs now. I just loaded into a game and my man quit it 0-0. So solid start. Hopefully it gets better than that. Right, here we go, boys. Let's do this. I'll do the sub off Solskjaer pretty much straight away because I'm not going to rock him in a weekend league. Riyad. Look at the pace, man. Like, the acceleration's noticeable, boys. He is no slouch, that is for sure. Unlike this man, Ollie Solskjaer. Phillips. Riyad in the middle. Control is awesome. The green town finesse shot. Randolph equal to it. Can we test the outside the foot shots? Okay, I had to go for it. Had to go for it. Imagine that snuck in, lads. That's big from Calvin. Right, let's go. Like, look at the pace, boys. Look at the pace. Up against Bellegarde, who is no slouch in all fairness. The one thing I will say, similar to Politano, in like a shoulder-to-shoulder duel, unless you get the little speed boost ahead of your opponent, like you're probably not going to come away with the ball because the lack of physicals are there. But utilise the skill moves and that acceleration, you should be fine. Nice little ball. Was that a foul ref? Somehow still got it. Ah, okay, no. Not what I want to do. Little give and go, maybe. The right foot's looking good. Big touch here. Into space. Little Trivela cross. Smolarek in the middle. Let's go. Let's go. Using him in that cam role. He's basically being the provider that we need. Linking up the play, threading the ball between the strikers and himself. And that is a lovely little pick out into big man Smolarek, and he's not going to miss him there, lads. It's big. Boys, Calvin Phillips bombing forward. With more urgency than Mahrez by the looks of it. Big interception for the man. Big interception for the man. Calvin, play him. Right, Mahrez, support the play on the edge of the box. You're doing what I want you to do. Little through ball there. First time on the right foot. Big Verge makes the block. We win the corner. Come on. Oh, we're getting the green time, but yeah, I'm not going to score for there, am I? Alright, yeah, Ribéry's just been absolutely annihilated. I don't know, fit by Eric Bailly there. Great tackle. Right, Mahrez. Get that link-up player Payet going, lad. I want you in the channels, lad. I want you in the channels. Mate, my opponent doesn't know which way he's going to go. If you use the RB dribbling, mate, you're going to be so, so good. It's so hard to predict which way this guy's going to turn. His weak foot's good, so you can go on his right foot if you wanted to. And that is another goal for the man and another rage quit. We are in dreamland. So 3 goals and 1 assist in only 2 matches. Unfortunately, we do get that 0-0 quit in there. But what you can expect from this card, right, is a really fantastic liquid footballer in that cam role. The pace, I think it might be a lie. Like, we boosted it up with a Hunter, but he is quick. The acceleration is sharp, lads. He can dart past players. I will say the physical does let him down in that aspect, though, because if you're trying to beat a man close to him, you're probably going to get bullied a little bit, especially against like a Virgil van Dijk, for example. Shooting, really, really good. We almost got a screamer finesse shot in that first game. And in the box, right foot, left foot is flying in the back of the net, which is great. Link up play with the passing, solid. Dribbling. Use the left stick, use the RB. Have fun with the 5-star skills. You're going to be just fine, boys. Like, he's solid. It basically does exactly what it says on the tin. Those stats to a T. He can play as a cam, which is awesome. I think the actual player traits as well will be a finesse shot outside the foot. And flare passes are W's all round. You don't need 14 traits on every card. I will say, though, if you compare him to Politano, like, on paper, there's barely any differences, mate. Politano, if anything, looks a little bit better in a fair few aspects. But I tell you what, Mahrez, I think, feels better on the ball than Politano. His finishing feels more crisp and reliable. However, Politano definitely looks better on paper, and it's probably like a third of the price of Mahrez. I believe this card's coming in at 290k. Let me quickly check on Futbin to see if I'm correct there. I think 290 roughly is reasonable. Like, it's nothing crazy. Okay, 274. I'm going to say it. Worth every penny. Worth every penny. Algeria is a bit of an issue with nationality links. There's not too many great cards out there. Unless Awar now gets a card. I believe he's changed the nationality in the real world. That could be a potential option. But Man City, Premier League, you're going to be just fine, boys. I'm basically feeling nostalgic, thinking back to that shapeshifter card. Those are the days, man. I think David Luiz had a shapeshifter card, a CDM, on the same year. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty certain it was, though. Oh, but it's a class card. Worth every single coin, boys. Anyway, let me know if you want to see another FUT Centurions review. Any other things you want to see tonight, let me know down below in the comment section, boys. Subscribe if you're new. Drop me a like if you enjoyed. And I'll catch you very soon.